Maurice, welcome back on Sherdog. How are you?
I'm doing well, and you?
I'm fine. I'm fine. Thanks for asking. So you were telling me just seconds before we start recording this interview that your morning session involved taking your kids to school or something like that.
Yep. Every morning starts with me dropping the kids off at the bus, and I got a couple hours usually, and then we're into something.
That's good to have some morning rituals to kick off your day on the right foot. Maurice, how do you feel in general?
I feel excellent. My training camp has been great. I mean, I was in a champ camp with Jon Jones prior to even
Oh,
being asked to be in the PFL tournament. So I went through his whole camp. He fought March 4th and beat Cyril Gahn, and then I figured out that I was going to be in the tournament. I no longer was an alternate. So, I was ready for the opportunity, probably more so now than I was last year in June when I thought I was.
yeah, you're referring to your fight with Denis Goltsov. On that occasion, you dropped a decision, things didn't go according to plans, but still, you bounced back this year with a very, very dominant performance and a very quick stoppage over Marcelo Nunes. What has changed since last year? Is just a matter of mentality, or is it something else?
A little bit of everything. So last year, I had been training with Jon Jones for about 2.5 years, maybe going on 3 years, getting close to it. But we were just trying to trying to stay active. We didn't know what was on the horizon for John yet. I really didn't know what was on the horizon for me yet. I got cut from the UFC, so um, I thought that at the time, we were just training. But the difference was John went into a fight camp, and I, for the lack of better words, did most of the sessions with John. So most of the sessions I was at, almost all of the sessions, and I don't miss practice. And just watching his mentality change, and hearing him talk about it, and hearing him talk about how he goes through his process, and being able to be a part of seeing how a champion, the best, the fucking Floyd Mayweather of what we do, the Muhammad Ali, the greatest of all time. If it doesn't inspire you in some sort of way, or it doesn't light a little bit of a fire under your ass to be better the next year, then maybe you shouldn't be doing this. Maybe you should just, you're almost 37. Maybe it's time to hang it up. But my body reacted totally different, and I feel amazing. I'll be 37 this year. I feel amazing. I don't have the miles on my body like a lot of these guys. Like Ante's background is in judo, and who knows what age he started judo and what age he started this. And if there's a lot of us come from an athletic background. Luckily for me, I started this at 25, and I was 330 pounds, and I never really fought a day in my life. And I took my first fight in 30 days, and here we're standing almost 14 years later, looking at a world championship in 3 fights. So I mean, I know Andre good. Andre's good. He's a former champ. There's a lot of things going for him, but it's my time, and I feel that probably more now. I could say that out of my mouth, and I really, really mean it. I see a lot of ways that I can beat Andre. I see so many ways I can beat him, and yeah, I just see a lot of ways that I can beat him, and I'm continuing to see more and more ways the more footage I watch. I'll be ready June 16th to go do my thing and clinch my playoff spot.
Before we address your upcoming fight on June 16th, as you just mentioned, I'm curious to hear what, you spoke a lot about Jon Jones. Of course, you're one of his main sparring partners. You have been trained together for many years. What is the wildest thing you saw him doing in the gym? And I mean, of course, in training, like he used to be very unpredictable in the first phase of his career. Right now, of course, he evolved. but still, I think that he has that, that spark, that geniality.
Oh, he got it. He got it for sure. There's no thinking. He definitely got it. He's one of a kind. Um, I don't know if it's anything outrageous, man. We just train smart and we do the right things in training, obviously, Um, everybody has their own style of how they train, and we have ours, and ours is working. So we just work hard, like I always hashtag this: hard work works. At the end of the day, hard work works. Like we can talk all this shit. We can be in the media like I'm gonna do this, this, that, and the third, and I'm gonna do all this bullshit. But at the end of the day, it's you and him in that cage. When the pin drops, you hear that shit. It could be loud as hell in the arena. When they drop that pin on the lock, I hear it every time, right? So hard work works, and outworking heavyweights um, is how you beat these guys. You outwork them. And I'll say that with pride, and Andre gonna hear it, and it's gonna make him want to work a little harder or not. It's up to him. I only worry about the things that I can control, and that's my workload and how hard I work when I'm in the gym, so the fight can be easy.
As you also mentioned, you're going to turn 37 in July, on July 5th. At this point in your career, you told me that you don't have many miles. And of course, since you started just with MMA and you're still pretty young, but still, right now, what is it that motivates you to keep going?
My family, man. I got 2 kids, fiance. She just got a college degree. She's getting ready to go back to grad school, and just
Congrats.
changing my life. Thank you. It has nothing to do with and I want to be a world champion. That's the other thing. Um, I've just spent a lot of time in this game, and I need to leave with something. I need to leave with something. I will retire with the sport. I will be able to retire from what I do in this sport. I've always told myself that, or it was all for nothing. A lot of guys that may get in the game and said I had a good run at it, and I'm just not one of those guys. And yeah, I just want to be a world champion. So now more than ever, it's kind of in the grasp. I'm kind of looking at it right now. It's a marathon. The PFL, the beauty of the PFL, it's a marathon, not a sprint. You can't just go out and win. You got to win. You got 8 months to win 4 fights and stay healthy and train that whole time, right? So there's a certain sense of fight IQ that we have to have, right? Where you have just enough savage to get the job done, but not too much savage to get too fucked up out there because there's another fight on the horizon. So there's a fine line between the two, and it's hard to find that fine line. And I think I'm there. We're gonna find it again on June 16th, and I'm gonna win. Let's put it that way. Fuck, I'm gonna finish him in the first. All that I'm gonna win because that's really all that matters at the end of the day. At the end of the day, we can talk all this shit. You can do all that. Just go out and win your next fight, Maurice. That's it. They can say how the champ's gonna bury me. The champ is gonna do this. He's the champ. He's the this. Fuck all that. I'm gonna go out and win. And then what can they say? Oh wow, Maurice is doing great. I think he's a heavy favorite. I've been known that. It's my job to prove to you guys something I've already known for a long time. You know, I just needed some time. I just needed to be watered a little bit more. I wasn't able to grow enough. Well, I'm here now, and I plan on taking advantage of every opportunity. Oh, hold on one second. I plan
No
on
worries,
taking advantage.
please.
There we go. Oh, there we go. I plan on taking advantage of every opportunity that's given to me, and it starts with this one.
Denis Goltsov, you might face him again this year since he scored the first round stoppage. He has 6 points right now. You have 5 points for your second round stoppage. Is
Yep.
that a rematch you're looking forward to?
You bet your sweet ass it is. Um, I'll meet Denis Goltsov. I'll see him in the final. And if not, then I don't. I mean, at the end of the day, whoever's there, I need to beat to be a world champion. So if it's Dennis, it'd be awesome. But if it's not him, then, you know, we'll prepare a game plan to beat whoever that man is. At the end of the day, I don't got a grudge. I don't need to go. I don't need to get back. I don't need to get it back. But if the opportunity presents itself within my goals, meaning I'm trying to be a world champion, he stands in the way of that, then I will get that back. I mean, let's be honest. Let's be honest. I came in short notice. I fought the #1 guy. He tried to submit me. He got so fucking tired. My fight IQ kind of broke down. And when I should have made some distance and put these hands on him, I decided to hug him, and he took me down at the end of the fight. He was done. And he's going to remember that. He knows. Listen, he knows. Yes, he won that fight. Yes, it was a unanimous decision, but he knows what time it is. And I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. Right now, Andre has my undivided attention.
You sound very confident. Before I let you go, why 2023 is the year of Maurice Greene?
It's just the accumulation of all the work I've put in, you know, being able to work out with it, being able to train and learn and be a pupil of the GOAT for so long. Some of that stuff does rub off on you, like I said earlier. And if it doesn't rub off on you, you're just not fucking in the right business. You're just not in the right business. You can't have greatness right there next to you, watching his coaches, train them, talking to his coaches, working with the coaches. You can't have all of that and suck. You just can't. You can't. So that's why it's my year. You know, it's been 2.5 years of me grinding and grinding and grinding with, you know, most of it nothing on the horizon, but I stayed with my nose down. I kept getting to work, and I never stopped working. When I got cut from the UFC, I could have fell into depression. Oh my God, what am I gonna do? I never stopped working, and because of that, I'll reap the benefits this year.
Maurice, thank you very much for giving us a little bit of your time today. Best of luck with the upcoming fight, and hopefully I will hear again from you in the future, man.
Thank you so much. You have a good rest of your day, and thank you for your time.
Have a nice day. Bye-bye.